Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we got the mirror shield. And in this episode, we are going to make our way through the Spirit Temple. There's this really weird strat for this room. Basically, you have to do this entire climbing. It's really tricky climbing thing. Or you can just hookshot your way up to the top. Whatever. Now there is a Zelda switch right here. I do not think we actually have to do that yet. I'm thinking correctly. Let me see what's in this. Okay, yep, we have to hit that. Never mind. No fair. Zelda song, Zelda song. Zelda, Zelda, Zelda song. Now, even though both dungeon versions of this... Oh, this is what I was thinking of. Interesting fact. If you get hit by one of these and then just... Usually you have to do a big puzzle to solve this room. However, you can get hit by a, what's it called? Fire slug. And... basically hit the chest even though it's surrounded by fire. Very similar to some tricks in Link to the Past. Some familiar speedrunners. But actually what you have to do this puzzle is all of these doors are fake. And you have to shoot this. I need some arrows. And that's gonna make things spawn up there, and then you can hook shot your way up there. To stand on that switch, which will turn off the fire. A very complicated puzzle, but you can basically skip it and save like a minute. So, yeah, you can do that. Just look up speedruns of this game. Look up MST speedrun. Okay, so we got the boss key. Meaning, we can take on the boss. And this is actually going to bring us down to the boss. And dodged. What am I supposed to do here? Alright. Well, in 3DS version, that's placed at a different location because they don't want you slashing through walls. Don't know why. And frankly, don't even care. Lizzle foes are in this room. So take them out. 2 spin attacks kills them. Oh, white bubble. We haven't seen any of these. Basically, they're like normal bubbles, only they don't have like a type of element to them. They just kind of fly around. It's weird because we haven't actually seen any of these. Now, this really doesn't make any sense. Well, actually, no. Never mind. We're gonna push this over here, and as you look on the map, there's something over there, so we're gonna bomb that open. Somehow he got tricked there. That Lizzle fell in this room. Make sure you kill it. There we go. Do I have hearts? 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 No, not hearts. But, come on. And we're going to push this here. And that's going to point at that mirror in the other room. And I like this. This is pretty much the only puzzle in the entire game where you alternate between two, where you use something in one room that helps you in the next. I really wish they did that with more. All of these are fake. Now if you look at that, there's like a weird positioning glitch if you point the mirror shield at that chain. We're gonna shine our sun at that, and that's gonna lower us down into the giant statue realm. And you know what? I don't like you, statue. I'm just gonna shine my light at you. For some reason, light just shatters a woman's face. Whatever. There we go. And we're gonna hookshot to that, and we're already at the boss. So, let's take on the boss of the Spirit Temple. For some reason, Link takes out the Master Sword. Oh ho ho! Looks like someone is here, Kume. Looks like a Kotake. What an outrageous fellow he is, to intrude so boldly into our temple. We should teach this outrageous fellow a lesson. Oh, loyal minion! Destroy this intruder on our behalf. So, yep. Iron Knuckle battle. A very strong one for that matter. He's a lot stronger than the other ones. However, so he just puts away the Master Sword and takes out the big Goron sword. He's just like a normal Iron Knuckle. Or she, you'll figure out later. If you haven't told by now, I don't know if I told this, but Iron Knuckles are actually Gerudos. But once you do enough damage to her... Naburu? Where am I? Well, well, looks like she's back to normal Kume. She's just a little girl, but she commands a lot of respect among Gerudo Kotake. Maybe we should make her work for the great Ganondorf for a little while longer. Then we shall brainwash her again. Call that brainwashing? You just killed her. Now, no, that was not the boss. The boss is actually behind this door. And let me just say, this is probably my least favorite boss in the game. Okay. So, let's do this. This is a pretty epic arena, though. I remember I was watching a dude do this blind. This is a pretty funny video. That was a pretty funny video, and you'll see why when you see this boss. Look at that stupid kid. He came on his own to offer himself as a sacrifice to the great Ganondorf. Did not. I'm gonna kill that dude. My flame, I will burn him bone. With my frost, I will freeze him to the soul. Sorceress twin sisters, twin Rovas, Kume and Kotake. Interesting fact, in the German version, if you translate it perfectly to English, it means killer grannies. Now what this boss is going to do, one of them's going to fire their attack at you. And you don't want to get yourself locked like that. Oh, this is good, this is good. They're going to fire their attack at you. And you have to just block it back at them. And I am really low on health. That is not a good sign. You know what? I'm going to play it safe. I never actually used this before, so I want to see what it does. Link does a split? So, once you do 6 hits to them, it'll kill them. I really hope I don't die here, because that would just be embarrassing. Wow, I'm actually getting really lucky with this boss. Usually they're like on completely opposite sides of the arena and you just can't get to them. But I'm actually getting really, really lucky here. Okay, I'm not gonna get this dude. This is what I mean by watching some dude do this blind. It was pretty funny. I don't know where you... I didn't see her. Come on, hit him. Yes! Does that finish phase 1? Yep, there we go. 4 hits and it starts phase 2. Probably the easier phase. So, double dynamite attack! This phase, a lot easier. Basically, target her and then walk right towards her. Only during the first attack. Basically, they're going to fire multiple attacks at you, either fire or ice. The first one's always the same one, either fire or ice. But you gotta get 3 of them and just block them with your mirror shield. And what that's gonna do is that when you do it, you'll basically reverse your attack on them. I'm gonna put on the big Goron sword now. And then Master Sword. Now sometimes they'll sometimes they'll launch fire at you and not the same one. Luckily I'm getting lucky here with just ice. It's fire. You want to avoid the one that does not match your color that you have at the moment. Is that fire? Yeah, it's fire. Come on, give me some ice. She's loving the fire today. Usually I can one phase her. Well, one cycle, I guess. That's fire again. You can even unshielded and you'll still have the power. That's ice, I think. Yeah. Big Goron sword. How you want to one cycle her is then jump attack her and then smash crouch stab. But like I said, phase 2 is a lot easier than phase 1, and that actually went really well, surprisingly. That doesn't usually happen where that boss goes well. Shoot, what a fresh kid. This time we'll get serious, right, Kutake? What? Hey, Kume, what's that above your head? I like this line. I don't know, but you have one over your head, too. This conversation is really funny. But I'm only 400 years old! And I'm just 380 years old! We're twins survive at your age! You must have gone senile. What are you calling senile? Okay, your twins are older than me. How heartless you are! How can you be ungrateful? You're heartless. You're ungrateful. Now, even though they don't explode, I'll come back to hunt you! Even though they don't explode, they still drop a heart container on the opposite side of where the portal is. But with that, you now have 100% in the game. Luckily without dying! So, let's jump into the portal and see who the next stage is. You can probably already guess who it is. Kid, let me thank you. What a little kid you've become in the past 7 years. Complete swordsman. By the way, I really messed up. I was brainwashed by those old witches and used by Ganondorf to do his evil will. But isn't it funny that a person like me could turn out to be the Sage of Spirit? Now, I'm gonna fight that. That is one of the 6 sages. I'm glad to pay them back for what they did to me. Kid? No, Link, hero of time. Instead of keeping the promise I made back then, I'll give you this medallion. Take it. You received the Spirit Medallion. Nabooru awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. That we have all 6 sages saved. If only I knew you'd become such a handsome man. Ooh, I see some flirting. Too bad. Rudo already got me. Should have kept the promise I made back then. And then, after you get all 6 sages, only then will this message appear. Link, the hero. Finally, all of us, the 6 sages, have become awakened. The time is for the final showdown with the King of Evil has come. Before that, though, you should meet the one who is waiting for you. The only one who is waiting for you at the Temple of Time. So we have to head to the Temple of Time. We'll do that in the next episode. So, next time, on the finale of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we will be taking on Ganondorf and finishing up the game. See you guys next time.